everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Stef. We do a lot of reaction stuff on my channel. Today we're gonna be continuing our X-Men series, and we're going to be going into X-Men number 2 from 2003. If you'd also like to see all of my reactions, early access to my reactions, as well as Discord access where we have movie nights every month, you can head over to my Patreon and become a Patreon member, and you get access to all of those things. Oh, as well as being part of choosing the exclusive films and shows that I watch for you guys. Currently, we just finished Braveheart. I believe we just finished Braveheart. We're also a season ahead on Game of Thrones. We're also ahead on WandaVision, Clone Wars, and then we just finished a poll for the new Patreon picked films. So I will be getting that shortly for the month of December. Yeah, and besides that, I kind of want to just dive into the second X-Men movie. I did really want to talk about the first one really quick. If you guys didn't watch the first X-Men reaction, I suggest you watch that because it kind of incorporated my brain into all of these details. I didn't realize that this was what X-Men was about. For some reason, I thought it was just Wolverine. I also thought Wolverine and X-Men were the same. I thought that was just like a nickname for him. I don't know what I thought, but I was wrong. And it's so, watching the first one, it's so much more than I thought it was going to be. I also thought, you know, I know that we've talked about it on my stream before. Also, all those links will be down below. We did talk about it on Twitch before, and you guys had told me that it was about, I don't know if it was three main people or something. And then it was what did you guys say? Mutants. That was the word I was looking for. But it's a whole, I don't know, I just thought it was a small number of mutants, but it's a whole thing within the world and the government. So I just felt like I needed to explain that real quick because I feel like that came as such a surprise to me when I watched it. I don't know, I guess let's just dive into it. Let's just see where we're going, where it's taking us. I know the last one, I believe the last thing I remember that the first X-Men finished was, it was like, this isn't over yet, basically. So I'm assuming this is a continuation of that. So yeah, I guess let's just dive into it. I feel it. What am I doing, you know?
Either way, it is an historical fact. Sharing the world has never been humanity's defining attribute.
I think the only thing about this is the fact that there are so many mutants. You can't really rationalize the scientific facts behind everything and kind of correlate, or I guess predict in some sort of way of what could and couldn't happen. Like, for example, with Infinity War or the Avengers, you have like one character specifically, then you have another character, so on and so forth, and you learn all about that certain character and kind of go off of those characteristics and correlate it in order to, yeah, wind up an answer. I could be wrong though, we'll see.
Excuse me, sir. Are you lost?
Like, for example, when it comes to mutants, right? I would scientifically, I basically would say more of like a, sorry, I can't think of the words. For example, like, I would think that there would be multiple of the same mutants with this correlating to the same power or superpower or mutant. You know what I'm saying? But it just seems like there's continuously different ones, and that one of a kind. But maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll see more to this one. That's crazy. See, also very interesting mutant. There's a word that I'm looking for that I was explaining, but I just want to see if in this movie we get a little bit more information, if there's just like one of a kind mutants or if there's different ones of the same power.
Makes me insane when she does this.
Oh my god, I would drive myself insane if I had that power.
Hands to the shelter.
All right. They're gonna kill him.
Jean, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
A month ago, you had to concentrate just to levitate a book or a chair across the room. Now, when you have a nightmare, the entire bedroom shakes.
Have you guys seen Bobby and Rogue?
Something's happening in the food court.
My brother asked you a simple
Dude,
question.
that's crazy.
Yeah, why are you being such a dick?
That's real cute, man.
Suddenly you're not so tough.
What the fuck? Whose power is that? Am I getting excited too quickly? Is this something evil?
The next time you feel like showing off, don't. The President could declare a state of emergency, place every mutant in the country under arrest.
Do you think the assassin was working alone?
That wouldn't be smart, though.
Before the authorities do.
Senator Kelly, this is Colonel William Stryker.
How do you do?
His department has been dealing with the mutant phenomenon since before my time.
As I recall, you were a staunch supporter of the Registration Act, Senator, but it seems your ideas on the mutant problem have changed recently.
For the best, I hope. So, what are you proposing, Mr. Stryker?
May I, Mr. President? We've managed to gather evidence of a mutant training facility in the Salem region of upstate New York.
Where did you get this information?
Interrogation of one of the mutant terrorists from the Liberty Island incident. If we'd been allowed to do our jobs, Mr. President, before this incident...
All right, William, you enter, you detain, you question, but the last thing we need to see is the body of a mutant kid on the 6 o'clock news. Mr. Stryker?
Senator Kelly, this is Yuriko, my personal...
Sorry, I had to check again because I was like, didn't Senator Kelly die? Or turn into fucking water?
In this conflict, he is the enemy. You're just a spectator.
Might,
Mr. Stryker,
so I-
do you really want to turn this into some kind of war?
Don't lecture me about war. This already is a war.
Got it. I thought he like combusted or something. What the fuck?
Who's this?
Oh, this is Bobby. He's my...
Right. Boyfriend? So how do you guys...
Well, we're still working on that.
Just in time.
For what?
I was gonna ask a question, but I'm not going to.
Hi, Logan.
Hi, Jean.
I should go and get the jet ready.
it's good to meet you. The professor wants us to track down a mutant who attacked the president.
So it was a mutant.
You'll be here when we get back. Unless you plan on running off again.
Oh, I could probably think of a few reasons to stick around.
Find what you were looking for, Logan?
More or less.
I'll see you boys later. Bye.
See you.
Interesting.
Aren't you going to welcome me home?
Stryker, how kind of you to visit.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see. I don't want to see.
Now, Mr. Lansher, I'd like to have one final talk and the machine called Cerebro.
Still want to know what the fuck happened with this guy. Am I forgetting some details of the last movie? There's absolutely no way. He died. Yeah. Oh! The same fucking shit happened in the last movie. The same thing happened. I can't believe that. I just assumed... Lord. I just assumed this motherfucker had yellow eyes. She's good. You know, if there's one thing that you can trick me, it's her fucking superpower. No way. The same exact thing happened in the last fucking película. And I completely forgot about her having yellow eyes, and is why I was like, oh man, I'm disappointed in myself, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Dude, that thing's dangerous as fuck. She would legitimately just have to, what, get Eric out, right? And put him in the Cerebro #2. Also, I'm glad that they're also kind of explaining what it does.
What are you doing in here?
Estoy tirando la basura.
Gehen Sie raus! Die Böte des Teufels! In die Ausführung des Bösen!
He's a teleporter. Must be why the professor had trouble locking onto him.
Gehen Sie raus! In die Böte des Teufels!
It's also kind of crazy because as you continue the movies, the more power they have, because they're just practicing. Getting more powerful by the time.
Please don't kill me. I didn't mean to harm anyone.
Now, why would people have gotten that impression? What's your name? What do you remember?
Nothing. I was here.
I'd rather get him back to the professor.
Is she having dreams and controlling?
Yourself?
Yes.
No, I'm getting ahead of myself.
And what about this?
Senator Kelly.
Doesn't anybody sleep around here?
Apparently not.
Got any beer?
This is a school.
So that's a no.
Yeah, that's a no.
Got anything other than chocolate milk?
There should be some soda in that small cupboard.
Hope it makes it like cold for him. That'd be so cool. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that.
I'll take him from here.
It's all right, Scott.
Okay, well, now I know that that's Mystique. I'm gonna be fucking fully aware now.
Charles Xavier, have you come to rescue me? Sorry, Eric, not today.
Oh, just kidding. Well, she's gonna be at some point. She's not gonna get me.
William Stryker.
His son, Jason, was once a student of yours, wasn't he?
Yes, years ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to help him. At least not in the way that his father wanted. Logan's mind is still fragile.
Is it? Or are you afraid of losing one of your precious X-Men?
That is.
What have you told Stryker?
Everything. The war has begun. You should have killed me when you had the chance!
Oh my. Oh, what the fuck? I thought they would have died, bro. I can't believe it's a fucking button. Oh, there's gotta be some. They have a Cerebro. They should at least have like some type of glasses that can correlate to the wavelengths in the brain in order to. He has to fucking press a button and the side of his head is. I get it. I know. There's a lot of things that you can fucking be mad and that shit will go off. I know. I got it. Just fucking annoying.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Shit.
What is it? Shh.
See, that's what I'm saying. When they said about putting them all in prison or locked up or whatever, it's just like, that's not. You're gonna have to make a specified type of enclosure for each mutant, which. Dude, use your powers! Freeze them, motherfuckers! Oh, damn. Oh my god, there's so much happening. This movie just started from the get-go. What the fuck? I don't know. I guess in my head, when I picture this happening, I'm just like, this is impossible because it's a house full of mutants. They could all just come together and fuck you guys up. But obviously, there's consequences. I get that. I have to like fully process my thoughts. Same thing of how with the glasses. I have to process fully to understand.
I can help you. Help them.
Huh. That's smart that they at least had that. A Stryker. That was a crazy move. Shit.
You want to shoot me? Shoot me! Don't shoot him!
There's...
This is certainly the last place I'd expect to find you.
Oh my fuck, dude. Is he about to get all of his memories and shit?
Me? I didn't realize Xavier was taking in animals. Even animals as unique as you.
Who are you?
There's something about him, bro. They're not fucking telling me. Sorry, that was aggressive, but what?
Logan, come on, let's go.
He doesn't. Why? Man, are we about to find out all of these things with Wolverine in this movie? And sorry if I sound so confused. I honestly love feeling this way. Not confused, but like trying to put everything together. I like it.
Turn that shit off, Lou.
A lot on your mind? Mr. Lorio, I'm Grace.
You're really aggressive.
You're gonna die.
Bottoms up.
I certainly hope so. Bottoms up.
Please, Xavier, don't get up. I call it the neural inhibitor.
Fudge.
You know, just 1 year after Jason returned from your school, my wife, you see, he resented us. He blamed us for his condition. So he would toy with our minds. My wife, in the end, she took a power drill to her left temple in an attempt to bore the images out. My boy, the great illusionist.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Oh, they serve their purpose. As long as they can be controlled. But the most frustrating thing I've learned is that nobody really knows how many even exist. Or how to find them. Except you. Unfortunately, this little potion won't work on you, will it?
My God, William, this is your son. What have you done?
No, Charles. My son is dead. Just like the rest of you.
Oh, shit.
Dad! Ronnie, is anybody home? Found some of my mom's old clothes. I think they're from before I was born.
What the hell, girl? You know he can't touch you. I guess that's like part of the intimacy that they can have-ish. Just looking at each other.
You won't hurt me.
Oh, I was like...
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, what? How?
It's okay.
It's like, yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, who the hell are you?
This is Professor Logan. There's something I need to tell you.
Okay, I was like, I don't think they know. Now I'm like fully aware of her at all times.
Have a nice sleep, Lyncher?
One of my high school teachers used to play this song for us to take our 10-minute rating.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was every Friday or something, but I was like, now I just know the song.
What are you doing?
There it is. Too much iron in your blood.
Just fucking kidding, it's not her. What the oh god.
Gloria, never trust a beautiful woman, especially one who's interested in you.
Damn, that's a good ass plan. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I don't know why I said Magneto for the Cerebro. I said it earlier, but
This is all my fault. Actually, they discovered that males are the ones who carry the mutant gene and pass it on, so it's his fault.
I need the police. There are people in our house.
That a manhunt for several fugitives from the facility is now underway.
Have you tried not being a mutant?
No one's left, Gene.
there's no way she just asked that.
Boston with Bobby Drake's family.
Okay, we're on our way.
And Storm? Make it fast.
Oh,
We have to go now.
Drop the knives and put your hands in the air.
Ronnie.
I said drop the knives. Open the door!
no jealous freak.
I can't. Look.
All right, the rest of you, on the ground, now. Look, kid, I said on the ground.
She's in Vampire Diaries. She's Carol's mom.
I don't want to hurt you, kid.
I think her name's Carol. I can't think right now. Ronnie. Oh. Damn, he's just going at it now. He's like looking at her. His brother's fucking ridiculous. He's just like, what the? I'd be like, that's so fucking cool. Make it snow, bitch.
Jason, stop it! Where are all the other students?
I don't know.
Well then, we'll have to find them, won't we? We'll use Cerebro. Come on.
How far are we?
We're actually coming up on the main street now.
I also find it really strange that she's like with that other guy, but she legitimately como que lo mira like she gets little googly eyes.
Don't we have any weapons in this heat?
Yeah. That's funny. I like how they inputted that line and then she did that.
Oh my god, there's two of them. There's one more. Jean?
Oh my god. I didn't know he could do that, man. ¿Qué? Se miran tanto. Puta madre, tiene novio.
Jean? It's not me.
When will these people learn how to fly?
Oh my god. This movie's completely different from the first one. I can tell you that right now.
Mr. Stryker has powerful methods of persuasion, even against a mutant as strong as Charles. He's a military scientist. He spent his whole life trying to solve the mutant problem. You want a more intimate perspective? Why don't you ask Wolverine?
Did he make Wolverine?
William Stryker, the only other man I know who can manipulate adamantium.
Wait.
It carries his signature.
Just worried. That's Scott.
I'm worried about you. There was some display of power up there.
Obviously, it wasn't enough.
Clearly, stop fucking giving him googly eyes then, dude.
Girls flirt with a dangerous guy, Logan. You don't take him home. You married a good guy.
Not if you're fucking dating someone, man. Like, stop cheating on your damn boyfriend. Oh, I'll go for your. No way, she's gonna sleep with him and then it's not even her? He has to know this. He can't be that. He can be, but fuck. That's gonna suck.
No one's ever left a scar quite like you.
What do you want? An apology?
You know what I want.
What do you really want? I want you to get out.
What a boluda. Oh yeah, the question I had in the last movie is when Mystique goes and turns into, say, just another mutant, does she also gain their powers basically? Because I feel like she did that in the last movie, and I was like,
The one thing I know better than anyone is my own work. Seal the room. Shoot it. Could be anybody.
Anybody?
that's awesome, dude. That's such a sick. That's so sick though. Like,
I'm in.
She's good.
You have no idea.
dude, X-Men has some like really sick people. Or mutants, whatever you want to call them.
Our mutants have entered the base. How many?
We've lost comms. There's some sort of electrical interference.
Sergeant Lyman.
Sir.
Gather the rest of your men and meet me outside Cerebro. Jason. It's time. Time to find our friends.
Sorry guys, I'm nervous. I have nothing to say right now. I feel like I've spoken a lot either way.
All of them.
All of them.
All of the mutants.
All the mutants.
Everywhere.
I like how they're going back and forth to what the illusion is and then the reality of it all. Oh, she knew.
Okay, we're coming.
Damn, that second guy, the boy to the second to the right, he was like,
Scott!
you did pretty good. Damn. Oh, dude, that is so scary.
Jean, no, it's okay. It's okay, it's me.
I cheated on you.
I'm so sorry. I could see you, but I couldn't stop myself. That's right, I'm sorry so much. Something's wrong.
Oh, shh.
I'm trying. There are so many of them.
Then concentrate.
Dude. Sorry, that scared me.
I used to think you were one of a kind, Wolverine.
You're oh no.
I was wrong.
I was questioning if he had like his own little lab, but what the? Well, technically he did, but I was confused because I was like, well, I mean, did he make another Wolverine? She's. Fuck that, dude. And he gets knocked out from a bullet in a little. I was kind of surprised why he didn't get it. Oh shh.
Find all the mutants. Each one, all of them. Good. Kill them.
Sorry. Some things in this movie are kind of funny. Like every time Wolverine goes. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the cliche-ness of it all, but it makes me giggle. Oh.
That's strange.
Oh man, that trauma, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. It makes me sad. I know he's being basically controlled by all of this, but oh my god, this movie's crazy.
Find them. Find them all. The humans. Find all of them.
If you really knew about your past, what kind of person you were, the work we did together.
People don't change, Wolverine. You're an animal then. You're an animal now.
I just gave you claws.
What was that?
What is it?
The dam's ruptured. It's gonna flood water into the spillway. It's trying to relieve the pressure. It's too late. In a few minutes, we'll all be underwater.
If we die, you die.
I feel like there's so much going on. I'm sorry.
Impossible.
That's making me dizzy.
I told you, if I can't see where I'm going,
I have faith in you.
Please don't die.
the kingdom come, I will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Dude, I'm sorry, this is crazy.
You've got to stop Cerebro now.
Who are you talking to?
But she's just a little girl.
No, she's not. It's about to get very cold in here.
I'm not going anywhere.
What are you doing?
The dam, the Cerebro, the humans.
Kill them. Every single one of the humans.
Oh. Man, I want to see him triumph. Not triumph, but I want him to, like, love himself. It's all because of freaking his dad. Damn, they really didn't save him? I honestly thought they would have, because his whole evil quote-unquote thing is because of his dad.
The helicopter's right here.
I'm like trying to breathe with her, man.
Who has the answers, Wolverine? Those people? That creature in your arms?
Yeah, I was surprised he kind of went with him. But I feel like it won't matter to him anymore. He's not the same person no more. The past don't matter.
I'll take my chances with him.
Someone will finish what I've started, Wolverine. One day. One day.
We've got to get to Washington. I fear this has gone beyond Alkali Lake.
Bobby.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Oh, wait.
Vertical thrusters are offline. So fix them. I'm trying.
Hey, has anyone seen John?
Pyro? Where the hell is he?
He's with Magneto. Oh no, we've lost the power.
Come on.
Oh lordy, it's just one thing after another. You're lying.
Wait, where's Jean?
She's outside.
Fudge. Wait, I'm confused. I'm a little confused. Damn, dude, she's powerful.
She's not letting me.
That's crazy.
This is the only way. Jean, listen to me.
Oh, no.
He's from Enchanted as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
She's gone. No!
So my question is, like, powering the jet, basically, she couldn't do that from the inside. But then my answer to that would be the dam breaking and the water coming. It wouldn't have given her enough time to actually raise the jet. But to also 50-50 the power, wouldn't it? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, if that's the answer,
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
I'm gonna wait. I'll talk about it, but I had that question.
A moment to recognize a growing threat within our own population and take a unique role in the shape of human events. Did we just lose the feed? Are we still live?
Washington. They're on their way. Oh, God.
Please don't be alarmed. We're not going to harm anyone. Who are you people? We're mutants.
My name is Charles Xavier. Please sit down.
I'd rather stand.
Rogue. These files were taken from the private offices of William Stryker. There are forces in this world, both mutant and human alike, who believe that a war is coming. You will see from those files that some have already tried to start one. And there have been casualties. Losses on both sides. Mr. President, a moment to repeat the mistakes of the past, or to work together for a better future. We're here to stay, Mr. President. The next move is yours.
We'll be watching.
Kind of crazy. He has to like think of it right now on the spot. No pressure. No pressure.
Professor, is everything all right?
Yes, I think it will be. Now, tell me, have any of you read a book by...
This process is slow, normally taking thousands and thousands of years. But every few hundred millennia, evolution leaps forward.
Bro. Oh, right, man. Dude, this one, I don't know. I feel like this one was everywhere. I don't know why. This one just felt all over the place to me. Like it was so much was happening. I also don't know why, but I felt like I got confused more in this one than I did in the last one, and I don't know why, but it felt like my brain was, I don't know, I maybe it's just because I feel a little off today, but it was hard to keep up for some reason on this one. It sometimes happens to me when I feel, I don't know if like nervous is the right word or like anxious, but my brain kind of clouds itself, and I felt like that in this film. But there are a few things that I wanted to talk about. So first of all, the last thing I believe that I kind of was discussing before I finished, or didn't finish it, I'm sorry, was with Jean. I asked the same question, and I basically said why she didn't stay on the jet and powered it or controlled it or whatever. She got off the jet, and well, that's my question. That was my question. And then throughout it, I said, okay, well, maybe the dam breaking and the water, like maybe there was just insufficient time for her to be able to do that. So she had to get out of the jet and be able to kind of halt the water from hitting the jet in order to lift it. That was the answer I thought of. But then I also thought, well, I mean, I obviously don't know if this is how the powers actually work, but it kind of seems that way, where the strength dims depending on, you know, what they're doing. And I was like, well, okay, if that's the answer, if she was on the jet and was able to do that without going outside and sending some source of her power to halt the water, that power would have been in addition to lifting the jet. So now I was like, but that's just a theory, because I don't know if that's how her powers actually work. But if they did, and it seems like for the most part their powers come from the strength that they give it, so balancing that out, it seems like that was an option. But then I also thought, right, coming to this whole love triangle that's going on or whatever, honestly, not fond of any of that. No chemistry on any of them. So I'm not gonna spend my time talking about it. But then I was like, okay, well, maybe she couldn't live with herself knowing that she cheated on the good guy, maybe, but not enough to like sacrifice your life. So, and maybe it's just as maybe it's just as simple as I gave my life so that you guys could survive. That's that. I could take that. But yeah, I mean, I did question the whole option about it. It didn't make sense to me why she didn't stay in the jet in order to do that. Especially with the whole power balancing thing. I feel like if she were to give strength, or at least however much strength it took to lift the jet, and then however much strength it took to halt the water coming out of the dam, that's a lot. I felt like she would have had enough strength to lift the jet up in time before the water hit it. Or hit in its place. I don't know. It was just, that was kind of questionable to me. Also, I thought they would have saved Jason. I thought that was a possibility. You know? I thought his whole evil thing with Jason was because of his father. But as we came towards the end of them trying to save them saving them, he was like, oh, father's gonna be, what did he say? Oh, he's gonna be so he's gonna be so angry at me, is what the little girl said. But Jason, and I think at that point, or maybe I'm just justifying or trying to settle with the acceptance that he died, but I'm just like, okay, well, maybe he's too far gone. Like, there's no reversing. There's no going back. He's gonna want to please his father, whether he's dead or alive, and this is him. Like, he's evil, and it all comes from wanting to please his father. So then I'm like, okay, then I guess that makes sense why they did that. I just thought also the little liquid that he was putting in the back of their necks within that little circle thing, I thought that was some form of control thing that he was doing. Wait, it was. Wasn't it? It was. That's the only implication I get from that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, or the reason why I'm talking about the specification on the liquid, the controlling thing, is because he did it to his son. He did it to Jason. So now I was like, well, there's some form of control method that he's using on his son with the liquid. So there's some form of reverse for him. Like, he's able to be good, and he's strong and powerful. And oh wait, but they talked about like a failed, damn dude. See, there was just so much going on, and I think because like it's probably just today, but my brain feels super scattered. So once it starts feeling that way, my mind gets cloudy. I don't know if cloudy is the right word, but watching this movie and I feel like not being fully relaxed in a sense, my brain was having a hard time catching up. I don't know if this happens to you guys. This is random too, sorry. But in social settings, when I have really bad social anxiety, I start taking things very literal when people are talking to me. And it's just a thing that my brain does when I feel like a lot of pressure for some reason. I don't know why I felt a lot of pressure with this movie either. I think it's just my anxiety and how it makes me feel. But it does tend to do that sometimes when I'm in like a social setting and my anxiety is way like too much to handle at the moment. So my brain kind of goes on autopilot, but it transitions words into something that's literal, and it's just not, I don't feel like it's normal. I wish I could give you like an example of something. I probably will think of one and maybe tell you guys on stream or something, but it's happened to me a few times, and it's really, I don't know why that happens, but I feel like I felt this way with this movie. I just like couldn't follow along as much as I wanted to, and I got confused a lot, and I'm so sorry for that. I know you guys don't. Well, some people that aren't normally on my channel get upset with me with how confusing or how confused I get, and I have like nothing to say. I'm so sorry. It's just how my brain works. Some movies I can predict, and some movies I'm just like that my brain's not following along, and it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. Fuck, we're all different. Gotta give all these explanations. Anyway, I'm trying to think of what else in the movie. Oh my gosh, it's been 9 minutes that I've been yapping. Also, I don't know if you guys expected me to cry when Jean died or when that whole thing happened. I feel like maybe some people would think I would cry. And then some people who know me more, a little bit more on like watching the films and stuff, know that I probably wouldn't have. And I mean, I didn't. But the only reason why I'm saying that is because, yes, I do get emotional in those scenes and stuff. But when there's not good enough chemistry, or it's just, how can I explain this? Especially with so far this one and the first one. There hasn't been something that's really pulled my heartstrings, I guess you could say. Especially with the whole love thing. Like I'm not really feeling that. Which is funny because when I watched the first one, I also compared it to, I believe I don't know if it was the first Spider-Man or the first Batman or second Batman. I don't know. There was some kind of love relationship that I was just like, I did not like her, and I just like, I wasn't feeling it. And it kind of reminded me of that. It doesn't really do much. And I think maybe also the questionable choice that she made and why. Maybe I'm also looking too far into it. I also tend to do that when I get like, when my mind gets like blurry or whatever, when I'm unable to focus and stuff. I also do tend to look too far into things where I'm just like, why has this happened? What else? I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, I do wonder if in the third movie we'll get more information on Wolverine's past. I think at this point it only matters because out of curiosity and him knowing his past, and whatever in his life is kind of connecting to that or needs to connect to that at some point. But besides that, I feel like when this whole thing happened, when he was with the kid, and he told Stryker, like, I'll take my chances with him or whatever, it gave me that kind of feeling where it was just like, well, at this point, I don't really need to know about my past because I'm not that person anymore. And, you know, I've got a whole life ahead of, like, I've got so much ahead of me, and this is, it basically doesn't, like, it's unimportant. But thinking about everything else that's happened and see if it connects with what might happen, I don't know. But we'll probably see in the third one. I don't know, dude. But yeah, if you guys feel like I missed something, please comment it. I do feel like my brain feels a little scattered. You can also hear my voice that I feel a little tired. But I honestly probably will watch this back again in a more relaxed state of mind, because that's when I feel like I can indulge in it easier, and also follow along how I normally want my brain to follow along to a film. So sorry if it seemed like super confusing and I was kind of out of it, but yeah, I feel bad sometimes when I feel like in Airhead, and like emotionally I'm unable to not emotionally, I'm sorry, when I'm unable to like process the information as I should be. So yeah, but yeah, besides that, I will see you guys for the third X-Men, and I've got season 6 episode 6 of Game of Thrones next, so we'll see how that goes, and I will see you guys for the next one. Make sure to eat, make sure to rest, and make sure to stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys later.